Feelings of worthlessness. When we say, I feel so worthless, or how about finding joy in life? A Course in Miracles does a great job, I believe, of helping us get over self-doubt and those feelings of worthlessness. Feelings of worthlessness risen above, when we can rise above those feelings of worthlessness by being open to finding joy in life, we seem to be able to let those feelings go in the past and be done with them. When we have feelings of worthlessness, we often treat ourselves poorly, wouldn't you agree? But you are capable of rising above such statements as, I feel so damn worthless, and on to more optimistic self-talk that leads to self-worth. Quite often individuals experiencing feelings of worthlessness or low self-esteem hardly ever experience a state of naturalness. Hello everyone, this is James Nussbaumer and welcome to another Everyday Miracles video moment. If you are one of those who believe that they are only of their body and that the body is where it all ends, you probably would not find my books and articles very enlightening at all. Since you are watching this though, it most likely means that you may have had at least some glimpses of something that tells you that there's more to you than beyond flesh and bones. Regardless of your beliefs, though, or feelings of worthlessness, please answer to yourself a simple question that once consumed many others at some point in their lives and who have been responsible for major breakthroughs later on that have positively changed their lives and faced in the face of humanity. Ask yourself, have you ever felt at any particular time you were guided to make a breakthrough? That you were guided possibly to make a breakthrough decision? Well, while you're thinking about that, let me go on. Whether it be with family, marital, or maybe love relationship healing, career problems, career change you might be making choices over, social problems, financial strategies for success you're working on, or any other obligation in life. Most of us at one time or another have had to make a serious decision. The decision was also most likely easily and with minimal self-doubt when you actually just did it. I feel so worthless. When we say that, what are we saying to ourselves? Even when those feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt seemingly did weigh heavy on us, you most likely knew that the choice you were going to make anyways when you're up against a decision, regardless of the self-doubt and fear that you were harboring. Following the Holy Spirit, your natural divine guide, is natural. It's natural to follow the Holy Spirit's voice within you, or pure thought, we can say, as I like to prefer. And therefore, everything seems easy. The world seems to work against nature, though. And I use the word work because going against your state of naturalness, going against what's really the natural you, is always quite a bit of work. When you are often telling yourself that I feel so damn worthless, you seem to not want to treat yourself so well. A Course in Miracles teaches us in more ways than one, in more ways than you may think, that there are no orders of difficulty in miracles. Yet the world perceives orders of difficulty in about everything. This is because of the ego in us all. The ego in us all cannot understand the concept of being wholly desirable. And when I say wholly, I mean as whole, as oneness, W-H-O-L-L-Y. The ego cannot understand the concept of wholeness or being wholly desirable. But many of us are gaining that knowledge. We are gaining the knowledge that anything within ourselves that operates out of wholeness, out of oneness, has not one thing more difficult than another to be faced with. What I'm saying is, I'm sure that you know within yourself that there is no difficulty at all when you are operating from your natural state. In this state of those feelings of worthlessness, though, in this state of feelings of worthlessness, that's a little tongue twister there. But in your feelings of worthlessness, in that state of mind, The better side of you never seems to crop up, but rather is where, but when you get over those feelings of worthlessness, rather you begin finding joy in life. Yes, finding joy in life. This state of mind is enforcing positive outlook and optimistic self-talk, where you see the world in a similar fashion. And this is your state of grace. When you're in a state of grace, the world you're living in seems to be filled with grace as well. Every child of God has the natural state. Otherwise, a person is out of his or her natural environment and therefore just cannot function that well. Have you ever felt that your pursuit in any given situation to be strainful or just to be difficult, like you're up against the wall? Of course, we all have. So don't feel alone there. This is when you are operating against your naturalness, or we can say against your true free will. And the ego in you is presenting you with feelings of worthlessness. It's because the ego in us all, the ego is illusion and is nothing but worthless. There's no point in pushing any harder. The situation may budge, but we'll end up in turmoil. A Course in Miracles states that the Holy Spirit will always guide you truly, because your joy is His joy. Makes sense, doesn't it? The only environment where you will not experience strain and feelings of worthlessness, there we go again with that tongue twister. The only time that you will experience strain and feelings of worthlessness is being where you belong. Where you belong is the only environment you're worthy of, because your worth is of the creation and it is beyond anything that you could ever make. If you've enjoyed this thought-provoking video today, please click and subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. And if you would love to find out more about my Everyday Miracles Mastermind newsletter, the link to my safe website and the blog version of this video is at the link down below in the description box. And there you will find plenty of opportunity to find out more about the Everyday Miracles newsletter. And in this Everyday Miracles newsletter is where we, meaning you the reader and I the author, we bring our minds together for self-success and a better world. Well, now I hope you decide to start living in this world by overcoming any feelings of worthlessness that you may have, and on to finding joy in your life. I wish the best to you, and as always, I like to say, I hope you're thinking about your own natural bliss, your own natural beauty, and extending that to the world. The world wants you. The world needs you. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for listening to me. God bless.